Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. For those of you who are new here, my name is Janet, and if you have not been around for a while, you might not know we are in the middle of a crazy homestead sale and trying to move and get everything ready. So welcome to our craziness for the moment. As you can see, I have a mess here. Our whole house is a mess. We are getting ready to pack. I have boxes you can't see, but I have boxes everywhere. I've even gone to the store and bought totes. I have some of the vacuum seal bags where you suck the air out of it and everything's supposed to compress down. I don't know if they work, but we're gonna see. So you guys, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting because I thought I would have answers by now. But guess what? We don't. So I thought what I might do is just bring you along and show you what we've been up to for the last week or so. So, are you ready to go and see what's been happening? Let's go. Do y'all remember this piece of land from the last video? This is the land we chose to put a contract on. This is the one my husband and son fell in love with. My son didn't actually like it until he walked it, but then once he walked it, he was hooked. This is what they wanted. And I just kind of stayed back, let them do their thing. I tell everybody, Mama, I just make it work, whatever they pick. So I know some of you were waiting on that. We do have a contract on it, so we have to actually wait until our home closes before we can move forward with this piece of property. But it is under contract. But I wanted to show y'all how pretty it is driving to and from this piece of property. Look at this. Is that not the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Well, I guess if you're a country girl or guy, it might be. If you prefer the city, you might not like it at all, and that's okay. Now that it's November and our closing date is quickly approaching, we are starting to gather boxes. We stop and get boxes from stores, and someone from our church is actually moving. So every so often she'll say, "Hey, I've got boxes," and we'll drop and pick those up. And this is us going to get boxes at her house. I tell you, we are so thankful that we are able to get boxes as easily as we are this time around. I've had years it's been a struggle to get boxes when we needed to move. This day I wasn't actually planning on getting boxes, but we just happened to be in the right place at the right time, so I still had stuff in the back of my car that we were donating, and of course you can see jars that I'd picked up. But anyway, back to the house. We cannot find a house plan we agree on, so we decided to draw our own house plan. And this is me drawing part of it. We agreed on my top floor that I drew. My husband and I had a competition, but we are still undecided about the bottom floor. And a few days ago, we headed back out to the property to see if we could find the actual property pins, to find the corners of the property. But look at these trees, guys. It is so beautiful out there. These trees are just so tall and big. And we love that they're hardwoods instead of just pines. And we also went to see if we could rent a place that was just up the road because we were having such a hard time trying to find somewhere. And that house was a no-go, and we've looked at a couple of other places, and for this reason or that reason, they won't work. So we've just about decided we're probably going to have to buy something really small and inexpensive to live in until the house is built, but there are just lots of things we're really unsure about. But this is us riding into the town where the property is and the new house will be. And it just so happened the day we were out there, they were having a festival that they have every year. And you'll see a few clips here of that. But this is just the tiniest little town. Those of you who are from around here, of course, you know exactly where it is and what it is. But I just don't want to say the name of it on this video. It's just a little arts and crafts, little country festival. When we left out of the little town, just up the road past this Dollar General, there's a Dollar General on every corner everywhere now, but we went to this little RV park because we even looked at RVs trying to think, maybe we can buy an RV to live in while the house is being finished. But this little park, it was so pretty, but you guys, there were no empty spaces available. And the owner was trying to check to see if, something might become available by the time we need it. I haven't heard back from him, but we've just about decided not to do the RV. But those trees, y'all, is it beautiful where y'all are this fall? The trees here are just gorgeous. So anyway, all the space, but no space for us at the end. Oh, and we also looked at this little house that was for sale. And you guys, we're just pulling at straws here. We're just trying to do anything we can. So if this video feels chaotic, you get a taste of what it's what it's like for us. And we actually tried to put a contract on this little house that's coming up, but it just didn't happen. So sorry about that camera.
Do that with a big truck.
But that's okay. We know if something doesn't work out, that's not where we're supposed to be. But I just want y'all to see this.
Yeah, I can drink some of this.
Yep, we can get this one.
Oh my goodness. That is a view. You're gonna be in your view though.
Yep, I really did love that one. Except for the house, it needed a good bit of work. But such is our search. Please pardon all the bugs on our windshield when I'm recording. I'm just doing the best I can do. So in the meantime, we will just keep packing and keep getting ready. It's a job going through all this, but you know what? It's a great time to clean out all that stuff you don't need and just is old and it's time to get rid of. There you go. So as you can see, it's just been so topsy-turvy here. Short answer, well, nope, we don't have a clue where we're going yet. We are working on one place to kind of live in until we get the land ready enough for us to live on it, our new house done. that's looking really iffy at the moment. That was the last place I showed you. So we are going to look closer to the land we just bought again, because when we were looking before, we weren't quite looking for just a place to stay just until the house is built. This is so crazy and confusing and so topsy-turvy. I feel like I'm losing my mind, you all. So if you're praying, please pray that I just keep my sanity and that we will find the right place, because I know it's out there. I know God is just waiting for the right time, and we're going to know it when we see it, and it's going to be okay. But just getting to that point, you know how it is if you've been through it. So anyway, you guys, I wish I had more news for you. If something comes up this week, you can be sure I'll be on here and give you an update. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with us. So until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys. You know what? I love it when you come and spend a few minutes with me. See you next time.